Hey guys, I'm Sneha and you are watching my channel Book Junction. So since we are going through a lockdown, it's not possible to buy physical books anymore. So that's why I thought that I should invest in audiobooks during this time. So that's why I was listening to this book called The Rudest Book Ever on Audible. Now I have been receiving a lot of DMs on Instagram wherein you wanted me to read this book and review it as well. And I think I'm pretty late because a lot of people have already read this book, but I thought that I should also read this book and give my opinions about this book. And I just recently finished listening to the book and it was just so amazing that I could not stop myself, and I'm right here filming this and I'm going to upload it tomorrow because I'm so excited to share everything that I've read in the book with you guys. So I really hope that you will enjoy it. Now without any further ado, let's start talking about the book. Alright, now the first thing first, why is the book called The Rudest Book Ever? Now, don't we all have these people in our lives who always tell us the real things and the most honest things ever, and that's why we end up hating them? It's because they never sugarcoat things and they never say things just for the sake of it. They always give you the honest opinion, and that's why we end up hating these people. I think that is the same reason why this book is called The Rudest Book Ever, because it's so honest and on point. The author doesn't try to act cool, you know, the author doesn't try to impress you. The author is just trying to present in front of you the facts that are important for you so that you can untangle the knots in your life. Now it's possible that life will be unfair to you and things will not happen as per your plans. That's completely okay. And it's also possible that shit will keep happening in your life. Maybe something really messed up happened in your past and you just are not being able to overcome that. That's completely okay. That's why we have books like these. So in this book, the author tries to tell you that take responsibility and stop blaming everyone else. So maybe you were planning to go abroad and study and now there is an outbreak going on. So what will you do? You cannot do anything. Are you going to blame China for this like a lot of people are doing that? That's a controversial topic in itself. We are not going to go there. So you can either sit down burning in your agony, blaming everyone else, or take responsibility of your feelings and start looking for something else to do during this period of lockdown. You are the one who is going to be either a hero for yourself or a villain for yourself. It completely depends on you. So that is one thing that I loved in this book, that the author only and only focuses on you, what you can do with your life, how you can turn things around, and how you can take up responsibility and change everything for yourself. So there is this chapter in this book that is all about rejection and different kinds of rejection, and I absolutely loved this chapter because it was just so insightful and so thorough. Now the gist of the chapter is that you should not take rejection personally, because honestly the person who is rejecting you is not giving in a lot of time in the process of rejecting you. Sometimes people reject other people on the basis of very shallow reasons. So most probably people don't even invest 30 minutes out of their time to reject someone. They just plainly reject people when they feel like it. So don't take rejections personally. And I read in some article that someone told Meryl Streep that she was not pretty enough, and if she was not pretty enough, I don't know who is. Also, this book talks a lot about how to find yourself and how to only admire other people and not make them your heroes and role models. And honestly, this chapter did make me think a lot, because I also have different role models, right? We all have. But when I thought from the perspective of the author, I realized that yes, it is very important to not put people on pedestals, because whenever you put someone on a pedestal, you sort of make them this holy creature who will never make mistakes, which is not possible. If you are a human being, most likely you are going to make mistakes. That's only natural. And to think that a person will never make a mistake and will always be this good creature, that's like really impractical. Another very important lesson that the author has shared in this book is about thinking being more important than feeling. So if you're going to chase feelings, then you will always end up disappointed and also messed up, because feelings are so unpredictable. In one moment you will feel happy, energetic, in the next moment you will end up feeling low and sad and hopeless. So feelings are very unpredictable, they are never constant. So for example, if you feel like texting someone you shouldn't be texting or talking to, but in a moment you feel like you should, and that you feel like if you talk to them you will feel happy, and you end up talking to them, and then the entire loop of them rejecting you again happens. Okay, so you were chasing this feeling that you would get when you would talk to that person, but had you invested that time in thinking that if I text this person will again take advantage of me, then you wouldn't have texted them, and the result would have been so different, right? There are so many things in this book that I absolutely loved, and I want to talk about all of them, but it's not possible for me to talk about everything, otherwise this video will become like an hour-long video, and I don't want to do that. But I really hope that you guys will pick this book. This video was not even like a review. I actually sat down and discussed a lot of parts out of this book, so it was more or less a discussion on the book. I so wish that I could sit down and talk you through all the chapters, but that's just not possible. But please do buy the book, do read the book. You know, you can listen to the book on Audible or Storytel, whichever suits you. Neither of the brands are giving me any money to endorse them, so you know, pick whichever you want to. Or you can also read the book on Kindle, so just read the book. It has started to rain, and that's why there's going to be some noise. Please ignore that. But I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video and found it valuable. If you did, then definitely like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also click on the bell icon so you are updated with all the notifications, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, goodbye.